Introverts are often misunderstood and mislabeled as shy or antisocial. This can make it hard for them to have the relationships they need in life. However, introversion is not the same thing as being shy. Shy people are afraid of social interaction and don't want to be around people. Introverts simply need more time alone to recharge their energy than extroverts do. Introverts are people who get their energy from being alone. They recharge by spending time in solitude, but don't be fooled, introverts have plenty of things to say. But sometimes they don't speak up because they worry that nobody will listen. In this video, we're going to discuss 5 reasons why an introvert might not be talking. Number 1 is introverts are not afraid of people. One common misconception about introverts is that they are shy or afraid of people. This is simply not true. Introverts may not enjoy small talk or large gatherings, but that doesn't mean they are afraid of people. They simply prefer quieter, more intimate settings. Another reason an introvert might not be talking is that they need time to think before they speak. Introverts tend to be thoughtful and introspective, and they often need time to process their thoughts before expressing them. This can make them seem quiet or aloof, but it simply means they want to be sure of what they're saying before they say it. There are many other reasons why an introvert might not be talking at any given moment. They could be tired, distracted, or deep in thought. Or, they could simply be enjoying the silence. Whatever the reason, it doesn't necessarily mean that the introvert is shy or afraid of people. Number 2 is introverts get easily drained by social settings. It's not that we don't like people, it's just that being around them for too long can be taxing. Think of it this way, imagine you're a rechargeable battery. Now, picture yourself in a social setting like a party. You're talking, laughing, and having a good time, but all the while, your battery is slowly draining. Eventually, you reach a point where you can't keep up the act anymore and you need to find a place to recharge. This is what introverts feel like in social situations. We enjoy being around people for a little while, but after a while, we start to feel drained and need to be alone to recharge. It's not that we don't like people or don't want to talk to them, it's just that being around them for too long can be taxing. So if you see an introvert who isn't talking much, chances are they just need some time alone to recharge their batteries. Number 3 is introverts bear emotional stress more easily than extroverts. This is because they are better able to process and understand their emotions. They are also less likely to bottle up their emotions and let them explode later on. Introverts also tend to be more thoughtful and introspective than extroverts. This means that they are better able to understand themselves and their own emotions. They are also better able to reflect on their experiences and learn from them. Lastly, introverts are simply more comfortable with silence than extroverts. This doesn't mean that they don't like talking, but they don't feel the need to fill every silence with chatter. They are perfectly content spending time alone or in quiet contemplation. Number 4 is highly self-aware and observant. One reason an introvert might not be talking is that they are highly self-aware and observant. They might notice things that other people don't, and they might be processing these things internally. This can make introverts seem like they are lost in thought or not paying attention to the conversation. If you're an introvert, don't worry, you're not alone. In fact, introverts make up a large portion of the population. So next time you find yourself in a situation where everyone is talking and you're not, just remember that there's nothing wrong with being quiet. Number 5 is introverts are often misjudged. Introverts are often seen as shy, aloof, or even arrogant. However, the truth is that introverts are simply people who prefer to spend time alone or in small groups. Introverts are not necessarily antisocial, and they can be quite outgoing in certain situations. One of the main reasons why introverts aren't talking is because they are often misjudged. People assume that introverts are shy or uninterested in the conversation. However, this is not always the case. Introverts may simply need more time to process their thoughts before they speak. Another reason why introverts might not be talking is that they prefer to listen rather than talk. This doesn't mean that introverts don't have anything to say, it just means that they would rather listen to others instead of talking themselves. If you're an introvert, don't worry, there's nothing wrong with you. You can still enjoy your own company and have great conversations with others when you need to. Just remember that not everyone is the same, and there's no need to force yourself to be someone you're not.